It's been a long wait, but it's finally here, ladies and gentlemen. Diablo 4's official release, only in just a couple days, while the early access is even closer. So in this video, I'm gonna prepare you guys for the release, talk about the release date, different time zones for the official and early access release, preload times, system requirements, different tools which are gonna make exploration in the game, and also leveling a lot easier in your first days. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, so first off, we have the official release date when everyone gets access to the game without any pre-order bonuses or early access basically. This happens on the 5th or 6th of June depending on your time zone. For the US, that would be 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time in the West, while for New York, it would be 7 p.m. While if we look at the rest of the world, it will be on the 6th of June. Central Europe would be 1 a.m. Central Europe time. It's a pretty early release for us. I'm probably gonna take a couple hours of sleep before I start playing. While if we look at Asia and New Zealand, it's between 8 and 11 a.m. For the people who pre-purchased the game, got their hands on the Digital Deluxe or Ultimate Edition, I've got some very nice news, as then you can start playing even earlier. The US, that would be the 1st of June, exact same time, while for the rest of the world, it would be on the 6th of June, also the same time. I've got some great news because preloading is already live. You can start downloading the game right now on Battle.net or of course your platform of choice. It's over 80 gigabytes big, so be sure to do this in time to get ready for the release. For the PC, 84 gigabytes to be exact with the HD texture pack. Before you get too excited, of course, you want to be sure that you can also run the game. So let's check out the system requirements. It should be optimized enough to run on any console you purchase it on, while for PC, you're going to need at least a Windows 64-bit with Windows 10, Intel i5 2500K or AMD FX A350 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM or higher, a GeForce RTX 660 or AMD Radeon R9 or higher, DirectX 12 version 12. For storage, you're gonna need 90 gigabytes available on your SSD, and this all for 720 or 1080p low graphic settings at 30 frames per second. They included hardware recommendations for medium, high, and ultra gameplay on 4K as well. If you want to check out the link, you can find it in the description. Before we move on to some tools which I think are going to be very nice for your first days in Diablo 4 to help you with leveling, building your character, etc., I'd like to know which character you're going to start off with first. Are you going to play casually or maybe start off hardcore right off the bat? Would love to hear about it. I myself am still struggling big time between Barbarian, Rogue, and Druid. I still can't decide what I'm going to play first. Based on a couple reviews, we already know that it's going to take dozens and dozens of hours to get to the maximum level, and then of course in the end game there is so much more to do. So you want to make sure you make the right decision to go with something you really gonna enjoy when your first playthrough. But of course, I personally really look forward to checking out all different classes in the game and also a Paladin or Crusader class in the future. Would be awesome to hear which difficulty you decide to play on, normal or hardcore, and of course also which class as first playthrough. Now, let's move on to some tools, which I think are going to be very interesting to use in your first days of Diablo 4. The first one is the Diablo 4 skill tree, which you can use to select your class and then see everything. You can basically spend points in, and the more points you spend, you can see exactly what you will unlock at which level. So I think this is going to be a very nice tool for when the game releases. A tab which you can have open in the background while playing to make spending points a little bit easier. Well, this one also comes with an interactive map on which you can find all the different waypoints, dungeons, strongholds, and even the altars of Lilith you can find in the game. And a nice thing is, once you've located one, you can basically click on it and it will show up as complete. For example, if we click all 3 strongholds in the first province, we've now completed 4 discoveries in the Fractured Peaks region. The website also comes with a build planner on which you can throw all the different legendary aspects you come across, while it also has a meta builds tab to make your leveling adventures a lot easier. I'm definitely going to use these tools myself as I find them pretty useful. I'll provide a link in the description so you can check them out yourselves, but pretty much everything you need to know to be ready for Diablo 4 when the game releases, official release, early access, Very much looking forward to checking out the game myself as well. And of course, sharing more content with you guys in the coming weeks, which we're going to do a lot. Guides, builds, tutorials for pretty much everything you need to know about the game. So be sure to subscribe if you want to stay in the loop with all the content. Right now, though, it is 4 a.m. out, so I would wish you a lot of fun with the game when it releases. Be sure to check out our Discord as well if you want to be part of the community. We're going to have different chats ready for Diablo 4 and, of course, also lobbies so you can play together. But that is it for today. Ladies and gentlemen, have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.